Before we get to the content, just a quick reminder, we're giving away a PlayStation 5 Digital Edition at the end of the month to a subscriber that turns on our notifications on this channel. Whether you're an old subscriber or a new subscriber, if you sub and hit that notification bell, you have entered for a chance to win a PS5. If you want additional entries, follow us on Instagram and on Twitter, because I do give away things on those platforms as well, including this Kobe Bryant artwork giveaway we're doing on Instagram, and I'm going to be announcing those winners on my Instagram story tonight. But also, it's just a good idea because we feature Instagram and Twitter takes in each and every upload. Now that we got all that out of the way, cue the intro.
Listen, I'm in the lounge and I fucking hate these shoes. I told you guys 1,000 times I hate them, and I keep trying to make them work because I hate spending money on shit and not using it. Like, I was like, oh, they would go so cute with this. Guess what? I can't fucking walk. Ow. Yo, I truly cannot fathom how whack some of you guys are. Like, and I don't know about you guys, but if my girl was at a game and someone was talking to me and my girl didn't stand up for me, I would reevaluate that relationship. So for all of you clowns saying, your wife's a gold digger, guess what? If I was a gold digger, I would sit back and mind my own fucking beeswax and I wouldn't open my mouth. But guess what? I'm not a gold digger. That's my husband. I love him. If someone disrespects him, I will check him, whether it's LeBron James or a fucking bum on the street.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Guys, smash that like button for the algorithm, because this is our second upload of today, and it's because while I was watching the Laker game, I saw LeBron James getting heckled by a fan. And typically I ignore these types of instances because, well, this happens all the time. But the thing is, we're in the midst of a global pandemic, so when it happens in this instance, it's a little bit peculiar because, first of all, NBA games are significantly more exclusive, although I'm assuming Atlanta is allowing a few fans into games. And very rarely do we see an instance of a woman practically vlogging her entire experience with heckling the NBA's top superstar. So meet Juliana A. Carlos, I'm assuming is her actual name. If you go ahead and take a look at her Instagram story, you'd see that more or less she's your typical Instagram. Be careful with your choice of language here, Mike. How about this? This is her Instagram story. These are a bunch of posts with her with a bunch of nice things and her showing off her nice things. This is her husband. And I guess you could let me know in the comment section down below what you would call an individual of this sort. So Juliana goes to the Hawks versus Lakers game with her husband, and well, this happens.
We've got a lot of jawing going on the front row, and look at that. And now the security is getting involved.
And the security is actually, the referees are actually telling the security they may want to usher somebody out of the building.
They might be gone. I think this was happening also. Somebody was all over LeBron.
And they're still on LeBron. I think that's what it is.
A few minutes ago, and I know he was glaring into the seats. I think LeBron, obviously you can see he's not that upset about it. I think
as long as it's nothing
they're
malicious.
not kicking him out. It's just,
fans ever.
I'm going to take you through what happened from Courtside Karen's perspective, which is, by the way, the nickname that the entire internet is now giving her. And I'm going to give you what happened from LeBron James's perspective. So here's what Courtside Karen said.
Just got kicked out of the game for talking shit to LeBron James, for talking shit to my fucking husband. This is such fucking bullshit. Listen, let me tell you. LeBron James looked at my husband during the game and cussed him out, and I stood up and I go, don't fucking talk to my husband. Talk to my husband one more time and I will fuck you up. And he started fighting with me. He goes, shut your mouth, dumb bitch. And I go, you shut your fucking mouth, bitch.
So according to Karen over here, in the middle of the game, LeBron James just decided randomly to pick a beef with her husband and just start cursing out her husband for no apparent reason whatsoever. This is her angle. Now, apparently, and I feel like this part of the story is where things get really good, it's super important that you all understand this bit of information, otherwise none of this is ever gonna make any sense to you. Look at this video because this info is crucial to our story here.
LeBron, you're a fucking pussy. Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna let a 25-year-old girl intimidate you during a game? Bye, bitch.
What the fuck?
Apparently, it's relevant to the story that you know that this woman is 25, which I don't know why she would go out to say that she's 25, even if she is 25. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below, because now you have the entire internet calling you a trophy wife and a gold digger. I don't think she's 25, because clearly she doesn't know how the internet works, because this is meme-worthy content over here. But I digress. I felt like that was an interesting part of the story. LeBron James was actually asked about the incident. This is what he had to say about it.
No, at the end of the day, that's I'm happy fans are back in the building. I miss that interaction. I need that interaction. We as players need that interaction. I don't feel like it was warranted to be kicked out. There was a back and forth between two grown men, and which we said our piece. He said his piece. I said my piece. And then when someone else jumped into it and said their piece, but I didn't think they were, should have been kicked out. But they might have had a couple of drinks maybe, and they could have probably kept it going, and the game wouldn't have been about the game no more. So I think the referees did what they had to do. And it's fine. I don't think taking down the mask or whatever the case may be at that point in time, would have harmed anybody but the people that was right next to her. I wasn't close enough to her. I don't think any of my teammates was close enough to them. Maybe a couple of refs, maybe. So I hope they're okay. But safety first.
Now, that's not all LeBron James said, because the moment my man got home about 30 minutes ago, LeBron James went ahead and tweeted out that Courtside Karen was mad. I think this entire situation is hysterical. I really am curious to know what was said between LeBron James and Courtside Karen's husband, but let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this entire absurd situation. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.